It's Faye. Oh boy, let's get into it. I've been sick for the past 2 days, so you know I'm going for that on purpose. Girl, I'm bedridden, but I made an effort to get up and film this video because a lot of you guys wanted to hear my feedback on episode 3 and 4, which is ridiculous. You're not gonna like what I have to say. I'm really gonna dig into the things that I did not enjoy watching. These are my opinions and you don't have to agree to them. If you're new here and you don't understand the plot, watch the first video because I'm not going through that again. Get yourself some content. Sookie, I'm sorry, but you guys are gonna hate me. Feel free to drag me through Phil. I feel very strong about this. I don't care what anyone says. I'm convinced she's a mean girl and she thrives off pretty privilege. And she knows it. Sookie and Dongwoo matched and they went to paradise, right? Wrong! Dongwoo got shipped to Antarctica. Sookie was cold as ice, baby. Ice! If you disagree, you're in denial. Because you know it was painful to watch. You know that it was like pins and needles in your eyeballs. Bet all my money on black. This is paradise. You picked each other for a reason because you're attracted to one another. Duh. You got a thing. You got a fling. Butterflies. Every time Dongwoo suggested anything like, oh, let's grab a drink, she's like, no, I don't drink. Let's go in the pool. No. I really like you and I'm glad we get to spend paradise together. I don't know. Did you sleep well? Can you stop asking me questions like that? Do you always speak like that? I really like you. I was just wondering how you feel about me. It's only day 2. Why do you keep asking things like that? Because girl, day 2, that's half of your trip. My eyes were bleeding. I was so frustrated. It was suffocating to watch. And it's not like she didn't like him. She obviously did to have picked him. Maybe she was turned off in a way. The way she was just like... like, I don't know. It's so off. Go watch it. She was fine and then turned cold as soon as he started talking about his occupation, his age. So I think that triggered her. But bitch, he's a doctor. He's a plastic surgeon. This girl was so excited to tell him about her, like, what she did and what she majored in. She didn't even leave space for him to guess. She's like, guess how old I am. 25. I'm a student, yeah, but... guess my major, piano. Yes, it's a flex, I must say. You're a piano major, very feminine in Korea. You go to basically the Harvard of Korea. Alongside, you're very pretty, like, you know that. She falls into like the standard Korean beauty where everyone just aspires to. So she has a lot going for her, okay? However, if you watch and observe, she switched up real fast. Her attitude went from, guess me, to, he's a doctor, girl. All the girls are hollering. Tell me why Sookie shut down. Why? You got money? He's handsome. He's very thoughtful, considerate, kind. He has money. Anyway, it did bother me that she didn't give any form of conversation. She just nodded. Like, that's her thing. Like, she's just like, Even when he was being sweet and complimenting her, like, I want to take care of you and all those things. Okay, maybe it's like a little too forward. It's almost as if that didn't faze her. Those compliments don't impress her because she's used to it. She gets it all the time. Pretty privilege. Cannot be me. Girl, wait. Okay, I almost forgot to mention. I cracked the code. That's right. I did that. I learned Sookie's mannerism. Behavior, her flirt. How she gets the men's to fluster. Bro, it is easy to catch on to. Okay, watch and learn. If you observe her closely, she has this thing about her. Her head is face down. Her eyes like peek up here and there once in a while. Hair is tucked behind her left ear all the time. She has a little flip here going on. She leans this way. And she's always like fixing her tucked away hair ready. So like scratching her neck. And her smile is like mouth open, tongue floating. And you have to do this part. Pretend you don't see, but peek up. Like, she does that! I swear! Go live! You go try it. Do it to your crush. It seems to work. Trust me and Sookie. Trust us. I still think there's big potential of mean girl vibes. If she doesn't like you or want you, cuts you off cold turkey. She would have been ready to snap at him if there weren't cameras there. Can you stop breathing and speaking to me? When she's around a lot of people, she seems to be like, But then when she's on a one-on-one and she doesn't like you, she's just like, boy, if you don't over it. You don't want my plastic surgeon? Then give me my plastic surgeon. Let's talk about the new guy, Jinyoung. When he came in, tell me why. He had Jungkook long hair vibes. I wish I knew. She was too stunned to speak. Jinyoung's definitely unique, kind of odd. Shad bad boy vibe. And Sookie was down bad for him. I thought to myself, I think he might just put her in her place and make her work for it. I don't think she's used to that. But that's just my prediction. I mean, they did end up going to paradise together. And the bag scene was so funny. When she's like, can you carry my bag for me? In a way to just like comment like, you're not carrying my bag, you're supposed to. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll carry it. And she's like, no, it's okay, I'll carry it. And he goes, okay, carry it. And used to that treatment, Miss Pretty Privilege. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. This got me like, I was mad for Nadine. Nadine was like, I want to go talk to the new guy. She kind of like got up suddenly to go. Sejong was like, where are you going? Bitch, you go talk to the new guy. Not even 5 seconds later, Sejong and Nadine like came out of their tent when Jinyoung came out. Girl took her chances right there and then. She's like, you want to go see the ocean together? She did it in a quickie to get first dibs. That girl seems to be okay getting her hands dirty to seal the bag. I mean, like, all power to you, but it don't look pretty. Sejong, shh, Slow down, slow down, slow down. Nadine literally told you she wanted to go talk to the new guy. Wait your turn! I get it, there's no girl code here because you gotta catch them when they come. But my girl Nadine, she ends up letting them go by themselves. Like, oh no, like, I don't want a third wheel. It's okay, like, you guys go, have fun. AKA, she just want to respect your one-on-one. I'm gonna need my girl Nadine to step up. I do think she's too good for all these men, though. I'm pretty sure it's interesting given she's Korean American, like, this experience of Korean dating. So, like, let's be honest, she's like, I'm not gonna fuck with Sejong anymore. That American part of her, You can tell it bothers Sejong a little bit. When Jungwoo was making guesses about who paired up to go to paradise when there were only 4 of them left over, Jungwoo was like, Nadine, and they're like, Dongwoo, and he's like, no, Nadine and Jinyoung. Sejong was like, huh? Did he tell you? You just saw her face. Although Jungwoo was off with his guesses, like really off, homeboy was not checked in. Sejong, how you like that? How you like that? Got her in mind. Low-key though, when Jiyoung and Sejong were having their like one-on-one, Jiyoung was like, are you cool with the guy you're seeing grabbing a drink with a female friend? She's like, if he texts me throughout the night or like tell me beforehand. Girl, why are you lying? Why are you lying? Why? You're pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Her face in that scene, her face, she was like, yeah, that's a good answer. I'm so proud of myself. I don't think it's possible for a man to be friends with a girl or girls that he hasn't once been romantically interested in. But yeah, go grab a drink with her. For sure, for sure. I know I'm reaching, and this might be a lot for you guys. I know you're gonna disagree, some of you. My opinions had swayed so much, and it's only like 2 new episodes. The more I think about Seul-ki, like something about that girl, I just don't know. Like I would stay away. Sure, she gives out this very like sweet, childlike, pure, innocent baby voice. First I was like, oh, she's so sweet. Her voice is like so kind. But when I was watching her in episode 3 and 4, I was like, this girl weird. I kind of see Mean Girl. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I don't know if I can trust homies that be acting like sweet, baby-like in their adult. Not to trash her or anything, but like well spoken about her feelings. She could come off super mature and like wise, but I can't deal with those fake smiles. I know. You guys are gonna be like, Faye, what the heck? Like, I love her. I'm rooting for her. She's so sweet. Absurd. How do you sit there and like enjoy the fake smile? If I had a friend who was like that, I'd be like, no, she's sus. I know this is tough for you to hear. Every scene you see her, she always fake smiles. And her eye smiles too. She sounds like, I can't. I guess like in episode 1 and 2, you know, I just thought she was like trying really hard to be a part of this cast. Kind of pick-me-ish. I don't know. There was a scene where she spills her interest in Yeonjae, right? About me. Kind of setting up the choices where I'm gonna choose you to go to paradise and I'm expecting you to choose me to go to paradise because we're having this conversation. And so she chooses Yeonjae. Yeonjae avoids that and chooses someone else to not be paired up with her because he's just not interested. There were 4 of them left. Seul-ki, Yeonjae, and Sejong and Jungwoo. The guy with no teeth. The girls come into the boys' quarters to like sit and like reevaluate. Oh, me and my sister were watching this on the couch and we're just like cringing. Like when she sits down across from Yeonjae, because she's obviously pissed, her pores were open, steam and sweat all at once. She sits there directly at Yeonjae. She's like, like, it was so creepy. It was so weird. It was so not okay. Yeonjae, I would sleep with one eye open tonight, okay? I don't know, like in real life, kind of feels like obsessive vibes. Like, be for real. The more and more I notice this about her, I began to pack my bags, and Faye has left the Seul-ki pity party. Like, yeah, I felt bad for her. Like, she's super loyal. Like, she stuck to her first pick. Ooh, I mean, so did Jungwoo. She literally said, I don't know, Yeonjae probably didn't pick me or pursue me because I didn't pursue him actively enough. Girl, actively? Girl, you've been the most active thing on this beat. You're doing too much. He's not down for the chase. Good for her for pulling him aside later to have a conversation with him. It was very mature and like brave of her, but I feel like it's becoming a huge burden on Yeonjae. And yeah, I do think that it was very misleading of him to be like, oh, are you curious in me? Because yeah, I'm curious in you too. That's why she got like, woo, but he's a nice guy. Like, what's he supposed to say? Like, no, I'm actually not curious in you. I think Seul-ki's just very hyper focused and tunnel visioned on him, that anything Yeonjae does, she takes that as a signal that like he wants her. For example, literally scrambling her eggs. that she poured too much salt into, just helping her like problem solve or whatever. She's flustered by it. She takes that as a signal. Even the hosts were watching, they're like, no, Zoe, like give up, girl, we need you to go. I think she's just gonna continue doing what she does best, being sincere and pushing forward. And I think that was like a little scary to young Jay to hear. Just take the hint, he doesn't like you. Don't act helpless, don't be weird, don't be doing the whole smile drop dead thing. I challenge you to look through that childlike persona and pay attention to the smile. It's weird, that's all I'm saying. Not to mention there was a scene where she's like, I've been abandoned. I know you feel rejected from Young Jae. It doesn't feel good, and it is like sad, you know, because you just want a chance with him. But this is your moment to take some liberation and be like, you know what, he doesn't like me, I'm good. I'm not gonna waste my energy and time and chase a guy who clearly doesn't want me, and focus my energy and time on other guys here who deserves a chance to know me too. Take it as a celebration to focus on other people or yourself. You don't have to match anyone. That's the growth I want to see in her. That's all I have to say. Love Hanbin, rooting for Hanbin. The two couples I'm still rooting to get out of here and get married is Nadine and Dongwoo, and then Sun. Her and Nadine are my favorite with Young Jae. Those are my top two couples right now, but the rest, I don't love the rest of the cast members. Let's just remember that maybe new girls and guys will pop in later in the episode. That's what happened in season 1. Keep them open. That's all my commentary on episode 3 and 4. I know it was brutal. I've been reading your comments, and it's been really fun to see like your progression of your perspectives on the cast members. So until next week, I will see you guys then. Bye. Even if you tried, you wouldn't